What's up, guys? We're bringing you green, the uh.
The best color in Weiss, right?
I forgot
Well,
the
No,
color
shut
order
up, shut
and
up.
we
forgot
don't
that
make
green came
we
after
don't
yellow.
we have a very high standard for memes on this show. No foreign nonsense.
What? But we were just shitting on foreign for their love of Arl.
Yeah, sure, but that, that
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
make any
we're shitting on
sense.
their nonsense. We're like Mythbusters.
Yes. So the card that we're going to talk about is Lemres, Love Sweet Things. So Lemres is another brainstorm. It is a 001k brainstorm, one cost to flip the top four cards, and for every climax, not for every Puyo, search for a Puyo character, add it to hand, then ditch a card.
But I would just like to point out that Lemures here is specifically referring to Roman mythology ghosts, like evil ghosts.
What about it?
Is he
Like,
an evil
that's his
ghost?
name.
There are evil ghosts in this series. They're not evil, but they're ghosts.
No, there's like this great card from Magic. It was like something Lemures, right? But like the artist got confused and thought he meant lemurs.
What?
The art was
Yeah.
lemurs.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know what you're talking
And
about.
then
I
like
remember this.
they remade they made a similar card with like the same title and like in the flavor text is lemurs. I can handle that, and it's Norin the Wary.
Yeah, it's Hayato something Lemure
Anyways, no, this is missing
or
the U,
Lemure.
but this is very close.
There's another ability on this card, which is why it's double R, and you can probably see it because it's on the screen. When it comes to play, check top deck. If it's a Puyo character, add it to hand, ditch card. So this is a super good discard outlet, just in general. I'm a big fan.
Yes, there
I'm a
is.
fan of brainstorms that scry. It's like,
It's not really Scribe though.
oh, well,
yeah, it's
sure, but
immediate
like,
hand fixing. I mean, the only brainstorm I can think of. What brainstorms are you thinking of that actually scry?
the
There's
Takane
a
brainstorm
Akane.
and the Rin brainstorm.
I know the terraforming one because that scries every time you play a character,
Oh, that sounds really good.
except you don't get to move the card. It's not like a full scry. It's like a not even a face seal. It's like you get to peek at the top card of your deck.
Sure, you have
Still information.
something. There's a card that you have Future Sight.
Oh,
And
sure,
you
but you
can't
don't get
even
to
play
play
it.
that card.
Okay,
It's like,
whatever.
It's like the first effect of like Courser of Crufix.
Sure.
So you still don't get to play the card.
I mean, it's not like real scrying, but it digs you deeper into your deck. And then if you reveal a climax, you just brainstorm.
Anyways, in the context of the set, I think this card is fine.
It's good.
Yep, pretty good.
Like you have a lot of stock if you're playing green, and a spammable brainstormer was like something the set definitely needed. In green,
yeah,
in
in
green,
green, definitely.
in green. This is like I'm prefacing this right now in green, and with that we can move on because I don't think this card is all too interesting.
Yep. Next card is Actual Lemres. It's a 3/2 10k. If all of your cards are characters,
Whoa.
Sudden.
So if all your card zone characters,
if all of your... Well, my mic just went insane.
Yes.
All cards in your level zone are Puyo characters. This gains 1/5, so
Cool. So if you successfully
It's a-
avoided leveling on climaxes and events,
11/5.
Events.
When this is placed from hand at stage, you may pay the cost. If so, this gains 1k and the ability to clock it before the turn.
yeah, this is just like the one from Kantai, right?
Hugo.
bit.
Yeah, the Hyuga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's worse than Sasami, though.
Well, yeah, but we're not comparing it to Sasami.
We're comparing it
Well,
to
you have
Hyuga.
to compare it to Sasami because it's very close.
What is closer to Hyuga?
No. Because
Well-
Sasami you pitch on reverse, and that's
That's
like
the thing.
way baller.
Exactly.
No,
Baller clock kick?
stop it.
No, like way more baller, way ballerer.
Stop it.
I'm not trying to be that guy we like to pan and make fun of. I'm just
Stop it.
Stop
just being
it.
real.
Stop it. No, this card is closer to Hyuga, and I think Hyuga was a rare in Kantai.
Yes.
I don't think Hugo gets massive though. She only gets like Wait, how much does she get?
She gets quite a bit.
You can rest a character to give her 1k or something.
Okay, sure. So
gets-
she's basically Hyuga. And
Okay.
Hyuga saw no play.
But
Wait, let me Hyuga Kai, I believe.
yeah, it's Hyuga-kai.
Yeah, okay. You get to rest. No,
Okay,
sorry. It is a
first
global
off-
1,000 to
Actually,
another
I
card.
lied. If you're playing Hyuga, you're probably playing Issei as well. So it'll probably be like 50k.
First off, people didn't play Hyuga because of Akagi.
Yeah.
So like
Whereas
this will
this
see
is-
play. This is the only clock kicker.
Yeah.
People still don't play
Sorry,
Hyuga.
it's not the only clock kicker.
It's
It's the only one you're gonna play.
effectively the only clock kicker.
No, man. Blue Puyo, real clock kicker.
Hey, we fact check here. It's not the only clock kicker.
I don't get why he has this stupid experience thing.
What? No, is this...
It made sense in Kantai for the Hopple to have it, so you can't like
Flash
cheese
it.
and put random yellow cards in your deck to have Compass
But in this case, like, it just means that you can't level on events.
or
Oh
Climax.
no!
It's just power creep.
What
That's what it is.
offense?
It is literally just an 11-5 clock kick. That is all it is, and it is power creep.
Well, no, it's a 12-5 clock kick. You have to ditch a character on startup.
Whatever. This is
Or auto.
actually.
It's
I
an
think
auto
the
effect.
closest comparison is actually the Lucy from English Fairy Tale. Because that card has exactly these abilities, except it has recollection instead of experience.
Sure.
Right.
Sure.
Okay.
Like it
So-
has precisely these abilities.
Okay, so Lucy clock kick is, like, pretty acceptable.
Yeah, it made Fairy Tale okay.
So,
But
I don't think
but
this card
the
is
English-
good.
the English
regardless.
meta is not the Japanese meta, where sack counters are literally everywhere.
To be fair, like, there's, like, 2 sets with sack counters in English meta. Madoka and Nisakoi.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, this card is only playable for me.
I think it's playable. That's all it really is, yeah.
Playable.
Playable.
It's not Sasami, I'll say that much.
What? Just like comparing
Excuse
to
me,
Yami,
Mr.
comparing
Privilege.
to just like comparing to Yami is the golden egg of shot trigger bullshit. Sasami is the golden egg of generally any clock kicker.
Hey man, Hanakawa's pretty good.
We're
Yeah.
moving on.
Felly.
Belly.
Felly, so this is the Stalker chick. 3-2, 11k. Whoa! When this is placed from hand to stage, you may place the top card of your clock in the waiting room, and when this dies, goes to the bottom of the library.
So this card is more expensive than the Lemures on
I
Yute.
don't think that's entirely unreasonable.
I don't think that's right per se.
I mean, it just sounds
Just
like
doesn't like clock kicks.
and Japan likes healing.
To be fair, this card can be summoned at level 2.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a pretty interesting level 2. And if you want to be full baller and play eight cards that all Climax combo to charge 2 stock per, then that may actually be what you do.
Card
is
is still
definitely a thing.
playable for me. It's only playable.
It's
I mean,
playable, yeah.
it's an overspec healer. That's
It's like nothing about this card is spectacular. Nothing about the card is inadequate either.
It's an 11k healer. It's like a worse Electron Devo.
And we're moving on.
Next card is Felly Feelings for Lemros. It's a 00500 who's looking for her senpai. 1 cost bond to Lemres, Genius Magician, who's a 105k, we'll get to in a bit. And it has the Apple's clause of giving its bond target 1k.
Apples boys. Schoolgirl Strikers boys.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
man.
I mean,
Solid.
like,
This card is
it's
solid.
You know, I never thought I'd ever like see the day where it's like actually just apples but better, but in literally every way.
no, because
No, it's
the
not. It doesn't
target
get a
can't be
5/5.
sacked to Psycho Wish.
Oh, sorry. Damn it. Okay, better than the vanilla. No, it still can't be sacked to Psycho Wish.
No, I don't think it is. The 500 power is relevant.
No, it has the same power in.
He's talking about the
Schoolgirl
Strikers one.
Strikers one.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
It has the same power and hand on core. It just
No,
can't
it doesn't.
be
It doesn't heal. It's not better.
It just
Exactly.
can't be sacked to Psycho's Wish.
That's a big deal.
It is a big deal. Anyways, this card bonds to that, and we'll get to that in a second. This card is playable in green, I guess, so it's niche.
No,
It's a pretty big draw to green.
I mean like this is one half, or I guess it's a bond to the big combo
Yeah, I guess.
that is probably the biggest draw to green.
I'm
Someone's
totally
cooking right
willing.
now.
Yeah, I'm cooking. I'm
Are you
sorry.
cooking lunch?
No, the one after lunch.
Honestly, I think
Oh.
this is good
Good.
because
I hear
it's a
good.
it's a draw to green and it helps your dudes reverse stuff.
I agree. This is
Yeah.
probably good because it's the reason you would play green.
Sure.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Oh, dies to Kaiki. Terrible.
Yes,
My
does
bad.
Zaida Kaiki. This bird looks like he's having a great time.
Oh, hero parentheses CS. What the hell does that mean?
Crayon Shin-chan. I'd like
Oh.
to point out that this set has both kinds of heroes.
Wait, does it actually reference Crayon Shin-chan?
Well,
Yeah,
there's
that's what
two
it's
different
referencing.
hero traits in Weiss.
Okay,
One is in Shin-chan, the other's in Dog Days.
sure.
Yeah, there's Yusha and then there's hero, as in the
The
katakana.
katakana, yeah.
Okay,
So,
so I'm a
yeah.
hero. Pleased to meet you.
So it's notable that you can play multiple instances of either the Persona 4 extra protagonist or the King of Fighters event, and give your character 2 instances of hero trait.
Hey man, Ash really
That's
needs
pretty-
to be that hero.
Yeah, man.
After he's done being a sexy girl.
Yes.
So this card has accelerate for
And a
I'm
lunchbox.
not sure why.
It's accelerate so you can meet that other condition.
I guess, but I don't know why this card exists in the first place. It's for free. When a battle opponent of this is reversed, if there are 3 or more cards in your clock, choose one of your other characters, rest it, and move it to an empty slot in the back row.
Yukiko.
Yep.
It's arguably a better Yukiko.
I mean, it is better than Yukiko, but moving
I'm
forward.
not sure it's better than Yukiko, to be honest.
I think it's better in a lot of circumstances.
It's
And
better in most circumstances, yes.
But then there's like some circumstances where clearly this doesn't work. Like 0-6.
Accelerate to punch yourself, and at the beginning of your climax phase, if you do, this gains 2/5 power for the turn. Solid.
It's
Yep.
a overspec like Yukiko sort of thing. That's
I mean,
really good, I think.
It's still
Technically, it's
500
a
power
power.
smaller than the. No, sorry, it's the same 500 power bigger than the Yami, sitting Yami.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Sitting
yeah.
Yami's always like
4K.
6K.
It's plus 1,000 per, and it's 2K
I know.
body. It's 4K.
I don't think this profile is very good unless you don't have a runner or good oversize in your set.
And you do have a runner, so this card is kind of irrelevant to an extent.
Mm-hmm.
More or less. It's okay in green because it fixes the green.
I think it's still playable, but like it's just kind of irrelevant.
It's playable.
Playable.
Oh hey, I didn't even know Puyo had this next card.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It takes me so long to switch between the cards sometimes. Okay, we are there.
It's Ellie.
Ellie.
Okay.
So it's a
moving forward.
1045
Meh.
against 500 for every other Puyo character.
Meh. Alright, moving
Meh.
on. That
Right?
card,
It's not a
Oh,
meh.
this is
It's
the
just
card.
playable.
that card is boring.
Well, it's boring. It's playable, sure, but it's like, what's there to say about it?
Okay,
Meh.
fine.
I've
So,
already moved on to the climax combo.
Lemres, Genius Magician, 105k. When the battle opponent of this becomes reversed, if everyone, let's get along to your climax zone, oh boy, have you heard
Stop
this one
soul.
before? Choose up to two Puyo characters in your waiting room and put them in your stock.
I didn't expect that ending. Did you?
No, well, I did because I've read the set.
Oh no. This is the first time reading this card, obviously. So I heard you like making 10 stock in a turn.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I like this a lot better than the Modica version,
Yes.
where you just
Yeah,
stock all
this
your
is way better,
climaxes.
Modica version. This is, I think, a good and arguably even a meta card because what the hell other set can do this?
I
Monica?
did put good meta. But
I put good meta for this one.
I'm
like it's arguably niche because like
gonna give the card just good.
I think it's not good because I gave the Bonder good, so why wouldn't I give this
yeah,
good?
exactly.
This card is hilarious.
it's
I
just
see
good.
this card doing so much work.
I think in particular, the fact that there is the double rare spammable brainstormer is like a large part of what makes this card like more playable for me.
Yeah, because otherwise you do have
Otherwise, you have a bunch of stock and nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
there's
Well, that's
also
So-
the
what
chance that
Windows
you
for.
can like trigger a climax and like you're forced to bury it, or like you don't bury it and like you just got your climax combo for nothing.
But at the
I
same
mean,
time,
you
now
can-
you also kind of have a sort of reasonable wall. It's going to be 7k most of the time, which is enough to like stonewall blue friends in most lanes, which is
I
relevant.
guess.
Yeah.
I mean, why not just play your 2-3 money count? Oh wait.
Nope. Yeah, that's like the biggest tragedy, by the way. That this card got spoiled after the money counter version, anti-damage counter got spoiled, and it's just like, dang, you wish you got the standard 2-3 money counter now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just a bit unfortunate for Puyo, but whatever. They got enough goodies.
Anyways, moving forward, because
Next card, it's yet another 1-0 green. But this one is
it says Grin Puyo, so
significantly-
it gets niche.
yeah,
Yep.
significantly less good than the others. So this has the ability to come to play, discard a green Puyo from your hand, and if you do, choose a fever time in your waiting room and add it to your hand.
What is
then
fever
this
time?
gets 1k.
That's an
Does it say
event.
fever time? It's fever mode.
Sorry, fever mode. It is fever mode. It is
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's literally fever mode. It says fever time in the description though.
Oh
So-
my god.
I mean,
This is breaking the color pie again, but I think the card is funny, so I'll pass it.
It's pretty neat.
already. It's niche by
happening
definition.
trigger when.
Moving forward.
Oh,
Oh, I
shit.
love this card.
Yurei.
Oh, it's
Yurei.
Yu-chan and Rakuten.
Yeah.
So the joke is Yurei means spirit in Japanese. So yeah, that's why the trait number 2 is bad joke.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ha.
So 3-2-9-5. When this attacks, it gains X power for the turn. X equals freaking a billion because you're playing with Lemres.
Yes.
So yeah, it gains X power where X is 500 times the amount of stock you have.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
it gets obscenely big probably.
Like, if you just got one turn where you managed to get all 10 stock, it's like at least a 4k pump. Because you paid 2 to
well-
play this.
Like, here's the thing with this card. It's kind of hard to run the Lemurus stock charge combo with this card because you need to be running like a very specific set of level
You
ones.
don't need to run the
No,
Yurei.
you just go 4-3-3 if you really, like, want to take full advantage of the second effect.
You can totally run the Yurei cards with Lemres.
Yeah, just like 3 and 3 split. You don't need the max out. Never
Yeah.
mind that
Alright,
you
sure.
have a spammable brainstormer, so like
Like,
Make-
if you don't, how are you going to pay 5 stock?
I don't know.
Oh.
By the way, that's its second ability. You pay 5 stock and ditch a card from your hand, then sack another character and this.
no, you don't
when,
sack this.
You
Yeah.
do suck
Oh, you
this.
do
you
sack
do.
Oh, you do sack this. What?
If you when this card's battle opponent is reversed, you may pay that extremely expensive cost. If you do, choose up to 1 Yu-chan and Rakuten. Oh god, those puns. From your
They're
hand
not
and
even good.
put them in separate slots on the stage.
It's basically a funky restander.
Yeah.
But you get 2
Triple
attacks.
attack boys, and they're 2 soul.
So
Yeah, I'm okay with this card. It's neat.
It's cute.
I think it gets a playable rating. It actually feels better than the Clock Kicker to me.
It might well be. It might be correct to play the 1-0 Lemres combo, the 2-1 Felly combo, Felly heals, and then just this is your finisher.
Yeah.
Or this and the Ringo.
That's pretty baller. I don't know how
Oh my
far you can
God.
ball.
And once the Ringo sticks an attack, you sack this and the Ringo.
Stop, man! You just bought the refresher orb on Leo Rick. Just calm down.
Balling out of control.
Oh, I want to do this now. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Next card.
Yeah.
Frankenstein's with kids. 0025. Modification trait, so it can go into the
Terraformers.
or Gargantua. When this is placed from hand to stage,
What? No, it
mill
can also
2.
go KOF. KOF is a modification
It
deck.
starts with
Yeah.
kids.
Barely.
It starts with ends with K and Kula.
Yeah, I know. I think Whip has modification as well. But Whip is probably a terrible vanilla. I don't remember what she does. I just know she exists.
Anyways,
So this card, you mill 2. If there's a Climax there, this gains 3k for the turn.
so this is like a worse version in my mind than the 004K.
It's just not good.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm gonna give it a bad rating for being like a bad level 0. It's like there's only so bad a level 0 can be.
It's not bad. It's
I
just
mean, like,
you still
it
mill
doesn't kill
2.
itself.
But like other things also mill 2.
But what if you want
Okay.
to run 8 things that mill 2?
Well, you're probably not running anything else at level 0 now, are you?
Well, I mean, your deck has brainstorms, doesn't it?
I would hope so.
You
Anyways,
shouldn't have to crutch on mill 2s, right?
But these are costless.
I'm gonna
I
move
mean,
on. I've already moved
any
on.
set that has a come and play mill 2 and somehow doesn't have a brainstorm, I think they're complaining way too much.
Are you specifically referring to Melty right now?
No. No, Melty doesn't have come and play mill 2. That'd be amazing.
I would like that.
Okay.
Ocean Prince, a little bit egotistic. When this is placed from hand to stage, this gains X power for the turn. Where X is the number of Puyo characters you have. So the same thing as Witch, but on a worse card, probably.
Yes.
When this is placed in stage the waiting room, you may pay cost. Which the cost is 1 cost, each a card from hand. If you do, choose one Ocean Prince escaping from Otomo and put it rested on any slot on the stage. So that card is a 2/1/8K with a green Puyo synergy.
So Nish could be bad.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Niche. I mean,
Green Puyo synergy by default just automatically puts you into the niche category, and then you work your way down from there.
yeah.
I don't know, man. Fever mode is pretty sick. We'll get to Fever mode soon. don't worry.
Anyways,
Oh,
41. It's half of.
Spooky
Ray.
ghosts.
So Spooky Ghost number 1, 105k. For each other Rakuten you have, this gains 1k and 1 soul.
Woo!
Spooky.
Wonder what the other one does.
So,
Rakuten, 105k. For each of your other Uchan, this gains 1k and 1. No, in the front row, this gains 1k and 1 soul.
Dude,
oh boy.
So
like
Spooky.
those cards from Ilya.
on their own, they're in my mind niche. Yeah,
Well, I think the draw to playing them is
the
the level
3/2,
3.
which is still, I guess, technically niche, but I think the level 3 is playable. So I guess these are also playable when you attach it to them. But
Sure.
I think these could be niche because you're only playing it if you're playing the level 3.
yeah,
Yeah, I agree.
I put niche.
I put these at niche. So
Mhm.
we're just gonna go ahead and use mine for this, and then we're gonna move on to 43 as soon as I get the text up again. It's a level
Memories.
assist.
Comet Magician level assist, and 2 cost tap this. Choose a card in your clock and add it to your hand, then clock your top deck.
Alright, so
Oh,
it has
dang,
that
bro.
very typical pay 2 plus on
God,
level
we're
assists.
we're so close to a 2 cost just to heal the hand.
Yeah.
So close.
Oh man. Would be
I
nice.
mean,
I guess it's playable. I don't know what to say.
you're generating 10 stock a turn, aren't you?
I mean, like, pay
Yeah.
2 plus, let's go. I mean, you're either generating 10 stock a turn using 1 zeros or 10 stock a turn using 2 ones, so
Yeah.
make it happen. Playable. It's a level assist in,
Playable.
like, the worst
Playable.
case. So, like,
Well, technically, you're not generating 10 stock a turn.
okay,
with
sorry, you're
Fairy's
generating
combo.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
So next
Speaking
card.
of.
Yeah, speaking of. Feli, F-A-T-E. 2/1 7k. When this attacks, if you wish to defy fate, is in the Climax zone, which is a bar. You may choose up to 2 Puyo characters in your waiting room and put them in stock. So this one doesn't need to reverse stuff. And ironically, it's probably going to be smaller than your Lembres.
No,
For the same
it's
size.
7k. They're both 7k.
Yeah.
Well, she'll be 8k because bar.
Yeah,
Oh,
she also
good
has a
point.
power climax.
So it has the second ability, 1 cost, sack this. When it's front attack, you may pay cost. If you do, put 1 Feli, which is the 3/2 heal, in your hand. into the slot this was in as the defending character.
Trap card. You know, in this particular circumstance, the bottom decking is like super useful, because then you can just spam will brainstorm, search it again. If it were
It's
to
not
die.
going to die.
Well, it could die.
It's an 11k.
What if you're playing against like yellow friends or something?
Pre-counter.
What if you're playing against like yellow friends or something?
Well,
don't
won't
change.
you just get sent to memory anyway?
No, yellow friends only sends herself to memory.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking of the
Wait, what?
Musashi.
The Musashi kicks to memory.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
I'm really confused, but
Don't
okay,
worry about it.
There's an early play that when she gets reversed, it goes to memory. That's what I assumed Will was talking about.
Yeah, that is what I was talking about.
Because it assigns 4K when it attacks.
Yep. Alrighty. Whoops. I probably should go back and. I think the card is fine, playable.
I think it's good. Because that's just a really silly amount of stock.
The
so
trap card
totally-
effect is like probably gonna cause a lot of people to not front attack at some points, just because they don't want you to put it into play when you like don't have it.
I would
That's
front attack.
fine.
I'm not giving up an attack.
No,
Oh,
you just
sure,
gotta
but, like,
jam a
there's-
plus 2 soul inside.
There's a number of mediocre people who are probably afraid of the trap card effect, and the trap card effect being on a level 2 is extremely funny.
You can't
I mean-
decide that.
You could. You just need a plus 2 soul, and if they're mediocre, they might also be running like 8-2 souls
Well, sure, but then they're citing you.
for one.
Okay,
for
there's
one.
they're citing you for 1 because they're too afraid to front you for 3 because you might play a healer.
Yes.
I think that's still good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Moving forward,
So
Green
the next
Puyo
card
gets Nish.
is the Ocean Prince that we talked about. When it attacks,
Wait,
look
that's
up
a
the
prince?
3 cards. Yeah.
Yes.
Look it up the 3 cards from the top of your library, choose up to 1 green Puyo, reveal it, and put it in stock.
So like,
Still less
why
generating.
Boys.
does this male character wear a dress while the other one wear pants?
It's like
I
a
don't know.
tunic, man.
Why do Scottish people wear kilts?
That's a good question.
I'm pretty sure this is like Link. It's probably just a tunic.
But like Link also wears pants.
When he grows up.
No, he wears tights.
When he grows up.
When this becomes reversed, clock your top deck and rest it.
Okay, but that first effect is super sick.
That
It
second
is
effect
pretty
breaks
cool.
the deal.
I
Yeah.
know. You can't even sack this to heal 1.
Okay, so it's still better than 2-2 kill yourself, but the zombie effect is just garbage in general.
Well, no, the other zombie effects all revive themselves, except the Deramas one, which... I mean, no, the other zombie effects can all be sacked, because the Berserker and the Psychers can all be sacked. I mean, the Deramas one can't sack itself, but Deramas sucks, so who cares?
Yeah.
This card is still niche. I mean, whatever. It's definitely not as good as the previously mentioned 2-1.
Oh shit.
Moving on.
Akuma.
Oh my god.
Satsui no Hado.
Yeah, man. We got that Raging Demon coming at you.
Does he upgrade to Oni?
Tokito murder phase boards.
So this is the Tokido card. The character opposite gets 1 soul. And when you level up, this gains 1 cost Encore for the turn.
So cool. Like, it might cost you 1 to keep it on field 1 time.
Why is this uncommon?
I'm just really looking forward to him being at the Street Fighter 5, even if he's a dog now.
Are you disappointed that it's not a rare Akuma?
Oh,
This card is...
fuck off.
This card is probably not playable.
No.
This is a bad card.
I just
Come
felt
on.
bad.
Yeah.
This doesn't, like, fill a role like the good 2-2s in the game do, like the Attack on Titan one, or maybe the Love Live and Little Busters ones. This one's just a bad card.
But it has Akuma in the name.
Well,
I mean-
I think Soul to Across is a deal breaker. In
It's
Yeah.
really
most
bad
scenarios.
unless the set has an anti-damage counter,
Yeah,
which
which...
this set does not.
Kappa.
Oh.
Kappa.
How unfortunate.
Moving forward. Kappa.
Yu-chan and Rakuten, free as a bird. Assist 500, and 1 cost when we did it is placed in the Climax zone. You may pay costs. So we did it is another
Bar.
bar, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there are two bars in
Eight
this
bar, the privilege.
set. You may pay cost. If you do, search for up to one Yuchan or Rakuten and reveal it, add it to your hand. That or is a really sad word. If it was
Yeah.
and,
If it was
Man.
and, it would be a pay 1 plus 1 or plus 2, I guess.
no,
Plus
plus one
one.
because you play a bar.
Cool, but like that's still fine. I mean,
It's
It's really
okay.
good. You get 2 Solvitas.
anyways, this card is whatever, I guess. I think this is like far more niche than like the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you probably like would rather just spend the climax spots on generating literally all the stock.
Yeah.
So moving forward, Green Puyo Brainstormer.
This card is dumb.
Free brainstorm.
This card is so dumb. The 103K. When it's placed from hand to stage, you may pay cost. If you do, add a card from clock to hand, and then clock your top deck. Which is good in a deck that just makes a billion stock, I guess.
Yep.
And then Brainstorm, tap this, and if there's a green Puyo among the 3 cards you mill, choose a character to gain 3K.
I mean, free brainstorm is kind of sick.
Free
It's
Brainstorm.
pretty sick. A free Brainstorm that will probably hit in the respective deck and give 3K to something. That's pretty good.
I heard you
Yeah.
like milling. Also, the milling is like great because even in the Green Puyo deck, you might still be running the stock generating combos.
Oh yeah, you definitely do.
That's fair, yeah.
So
definitely.
that also means that you're putting like Green Puyos to put into your stock.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, that's fair. That's a fair point, actually. This card is,
It's still niche, but
when you look at it, it looks really stupid. But when you think
is
about it, it's
really
actually not
stupid.
bad.
it's still niche card just because of Green Puyo
Just
interaction.
imagine having 2 of these in the back row and just getting 6K power every turn with six cards milled.
It's pretty beautiful. And then
Sick
you like
actually.
have dealt a total of like 3 damage to yourself from deck refresh.
Yeah, man, it's the best. But that's okay. The damage you take as deck refresh is just more of a pool for you to pay 2 and get a card from clock from.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, the plays.
Moving forward to Onion Man or Onion
Nope.
Girl.
My waifu.
Okay.
Okay, so Oniko. For each of your other onion pixie in the front row, which we'll get to in a bit, this gains 2K, and it has hand on call.
Cool.
Onion pixie is a 2/1, by the way.
This
Yeah.
That
card
you
is
can early play.
pretty whatever. I
really
guess I'll call it
unfortunate.
niche, but it
Wow.
might be bad. It's probably
Uh,
bad, honestly.
I think there's too much good stuff at level 1 in green to call this. I mean, it's still probably niche if you want to play the onion waifu deck.
But
Yeah.
she's so cute.
This is as close as you're getting to Shrek in Weiss, by the way.
Oh my
Yes.
No, dude.
Don't
Fucking
compare this to that.
What?
Somebody
Onion
once told me.
Pixie.
She has
The world is
layers.
gonna roll me.
Yeah, so does Onion You're triggering me. Because you're comparing my waifu to Shrek.
Moving on to a vanilla, it's bad.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
Were you looking kind of dumb? Because you're sounding
think-
pretty dumb. The shape of an L on your forehead.
Oh,
You seem
my-
thoroughly unhappy.
Anyways,
Well, the ears start coming and they don't stop. Goes in and hit the ground running. Didn't make
Green
sense not to
Puyo.
for fun.
0015 with the same Puyo clause as yellow and blue.
Moving on.
wait,
Brain gets smart and your head gets dumb.
I got to Green Puyo. I don't know how I end up like scrolling down so far.
I think that's where we're supposed to be, isn't it?
It is. I scrolled down like too far somewhere else.
Oh.
Oshare Bones.
Oh, Share Bones.
So tap
That's
this to
pretty
choose a
sick.
Puyo character to get 1K. And then choose another character of the same name. That character also gets 1K.
I actually think this card is like really good.
It's
The problem with this is it takes up a back row slot where you should be playing your Apples Bond.
Yeah.
Which is just gonna give your whole front row 1K.
So it's like really bad there. I think it's like actually better in like other decks if you want to like splash it.
Like,
It's like a
almost
potential way
better
to-
splash it.
It's like a potential way to like, for instance, in blue, get your 1/0
Yeah, the Maguro dude.
Maguro
That
dudes like
makes him
actually over
good.
things. Like
Yeah,
now you
I
can get
can
over
totally
things.
see that. especially if green blue becomes the appropriate shell for. Actually, green blue seems like it should really want Lemres.
Yeah, it
But I don't
does.
know. Something's got to give. So
Anyways,
this card has a lot of potential. I'm gonna give it a playable.
I'm giving it a playable.
Epic playable.
Playable. He's also like swaggy.
Super
I won't
swaggy.
deny that.
It's Oshari Bones. How
He has a
many
top
gay
hat.
skeletons do you know?
Is he actually?
I would like to point out the his name, Oshare Kobe, because Share Kobe means skeleton, and Oshare means like fashionable.
So he's a fashionable skeleton.
Yeah, dude. He's waiting for his lover to die. or
Anyways,
something.
next is vanilla. We've already moved on past vanilla.
Why did Ocean Prince get so many cards? Goodness.
Again,
Dude,
with a
sell
set
their waifu deck.
with a set with 120 cards, did it need this many vanillas?
Yes.
Yes. Because
Yeah.
that way they can force people to buy more boxes to crack the R level 3.
Yep.
Ooh.
Anyways, up
Does this
front and
does
center.
this creep Shauna?
Yes,
Yes.
Because you don't have to rest a Puyo character, it's just rest anything.
yes.
Well, in fairness, this character was actually present in the original Little Busters.
Well, sure, but Little Busters doesn't have a unifying trait.
No. This card is also present in Disgaea.
Okay, so this Gaia is creeping Shauna from like years in the past.
I
No,
might
it
be
was
wrong.
present in D2. It was present in D2, so it was way further. Look,
I may
Shauna
be
is
wrong.
different.
I'm
Shauna
pretty
is
sure the
different.
Shauna one has to rest a flame character, no?
Yeah, or it dies, I think.
Oh, even
Oh, that's
better.
a little.
Yeah, it does die.
No, but
Um,
see, it's block bondable, so that's fine.
This is playable,
Sure.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't
It's a
like
beater.
this profile at all.
Oh, this is like probably one of the worst beaters we've seen. And again,
Yeah,
I
I don't like
want to.
this.
I don't like beaters and runners.
I don't like this card at all because even like, I'm sure you can find something to fix for green. I think I would rather play Green Puyo than this card, to be quite honest.
That's possible.
Because this, at least Green Puyo won't randomly tap itself.
Well, it's not random. It's just you suck.
No, randomly as in you only draw one level 0 and this is it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, look, what's that over there? It's the next card.
Oh yes.
So I give that card a bad rating. I just don't like that profile at all. Otomo, Lecturer of Ocean Prince.
More Ocean Prince, guys.
1-0, come into play. Discard a card from hand. If when you play this card, you may pay cost. If you do, search your deck for a royalty character, add it to hand.
So the only royalty
So
character is
good.
any card with Ocean Prince in the name, right?
Yeah. Any solid
Um,
card.
I believe so. Yes.
So
Yeah.
like
So
you
it's
have
only
like
usable in Soldier Waifu.
yeah, niche.
So
I mean, standard though.
I thought this was kind of cool just because it was like a free drop search, but then it's like level 1, so that's incredibly terrible.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, dude, my Takane slash that Dekapo girl that is Yukiko.
Yeah, but
from
no.
Royalty
But see,
deck.
the funny thing is that deck's top end will want to top check royalty traits, which this is not. So you don't play
Oh,
the
that's
same-
even worse.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my lord.
All right, moving forward.
Well, at least Akane is a royalty drop.
It's vanilla, which means it's bad.
Yeah, it's not the eggplant grave.
Sure.
Sure.
Moving forward.
Rip Melty. Superhuman
Nasuverse.
remake never.
Dude, what do you mean never?
Fine. Soon TM.
Okay, there. We have art of it. What more do you need?
We have a we got to the anti-change counter.
We have an
Oh, how good is this card?
Pretty bad.
So
Fuck,
sick.
man.
At least you're not paying 4 stock to anti-change.
So it's a 1/1 1500 counter with paid 2 if you control 4 more other Puyo or 4 more Puyo, kill a character whose level doesn't match the
Or
Level
levels
of it.
higher.
yeah,
Sorry.
levels higher than their level zone.
They could have easily just taken out that 4 character cost and just like given it a sack cost.
Check
What the fuck,
your Puyo privilege.
Anyways,
So
this
my theory to that is I think Bushiroad wised up to why people were using stuff like Ghost Punch, and they didn't like that.
I mean, that's fair, yeah. But then they gave this exact counter with the set cost to, uh, I think School or Strikers.
Oh, I'm
Keck.
sure.
Did they get it?
I think they already did.
Yeah.
So,
doesn't it send to stock or something? No, wait, that's
No.
the girlfriend one. I don't
anyways,
know.
this one is pretty bad, honestly.
Yep.
Gao, gao, gao. Ha ha ha.
I don't think I would play this.
I mean, I'm just chilling here with my Chilavru 1 that makes me discard 2 characters.
Well,
no,
that
it's just 2 cards.
Completely fucking awful. Moving
I
forward.
mean,
It's not actually that bad.
when
It's
you're
fine.
generating 10 stock a turn.
No.
Oh,
The Onion
it's
Pixie.
the dude.
So
2175. It's advanced summonable, but the advanced summon condition is if you have 5 or fewer cards in life. Well, there's no Akatsuki in this set, is there?
No.
Is
No,
this meant to
but-
be played with the tap brainstorm?
Yes.
Maybe.
I guess.
So dumb.
Yes.
It's stupid. It's like impossible to get this out at level 1.
Well, no. I mean, okay, if I've refreshed at level 0, anything is possible. Then this is when I break the fourth wall, and I'm like, I look at the camera and I say, but I was playing Contact Collection. Where I was going like Akatsuki into Akatsuki, and then playing over the Akatsuki with a pay 2 salvage to play another Akatsuki.
Oh
I've done
my
it with
god.
I've done it with Junez.
Oh dear. Anyways.
But
I got
my
to-
Contai is Cancer, so whatever.
I reached level 1 with 10 stock.
I'm just gonna give Onion Man here a niche rating, and we can just move
He's
on.
not a man, he's a pixie.
Okay.
Thank you.
He's an Oni, and I'd like to point out his Japanese name is Onion.
Oni.
Yes. That's
Niche.
awful. Niche.
Oni,
Yes.
Oni.
Moving on to Fever Time. Woo!
This card is sick.
This is so sick.
It's
Pretty
2-2, but it's 2-2 flip 7. For every green Puyo, do X damage, where X is the number of green Puyo.
Live the dream. Burn 7.
That seems unreasonable. It's more like burn 2 or burn 3.
What? No, live the dream. You're gonna burn like 5 or something.
Be Luvia, burn 7.
Exactly. To be honest though, pay 2, burn 3, or burn 2 is like actually insane.
Yeah, that doesn't seem that horrible. I like this
You have
card.
infinite stock. You're in green.
This card is... I like
is
this a lot.
bondable. This is ditch bondable.
It's
Like-
ditch bondable, and you can get it from clock with your infinite stock.
You have
Dude, you-
infinite stock. So, like, let's put it this way, right? If you've stocked all of the Puyo characters that aren't green Puyo,
Okay, so you play this, and then you can start playing Ocean Princess to get it back, and then you'll probably refresh at some point, and then if you keep playing over the Ocean Princess and you just keep search brainstorming with your seemingly infinite stock, you might just kill them from 2-0 with events.
exactly.
Live the
You're
dream.
gonna run out of hand at some point because this is ditch bonded, not stock bonded.
Oh,
You're also
That's
plussing
true.
brainstorming the entire time with the yellow plussing brainstorm in there.
sure.
Can't possibly fail.
I like this card
What-
enough to give it a playable rating.
It's still niche. It's
I think this is the big draw to the green Puyo deck, as in the only draw.
The only draw.
yes.
Much like how the Draco is the coolest card in the yellow deck, and there is no cool card in the blue deck.
Moving forward though, with the last card,
Let's be real. If you kill someone with Ecolo, clock kick,
E.
then you
coli.
basically get to dance on the table.
Yes. Anyways.
Oh, that's not how you spell tension. Goddamn. Heart of the cards. I'm
So
watching
half of the
you.
cards put a random 3/2 red double R here, but the next card is actually FATE.
Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing with my translations anymore.
So this
I
reads-
know why. I know how that happened, but I'm still disappointed.
So this is 3/1. Choose a character in your clock and add it to your hand. Send it to memory.
Select.
Yeah, it's member select, except plus a level minus a stock. Honestly, I think you'd rather have minus a level plus a stock.
I don't.
No,
I think this card is sick.
this card is great
Card is
though.
great.
Like, I would definitely, like, play a lot of this.
This card is way better than Member Select.
Member Select is
Like,
pretty
it's not,
good.
it's not even close.
Member Select is a great card.
No, it costs 2.
Whatever. It's not like you're
That's
really...
2 stock you should be using brainstorming.
What? No, that's 2 stock you should be saving for Ash.
Implying you aren't brainstorming 2 times a turn.
Implying you're not already saving 6 stock for Ash.
No, not gonna
Implying you're
happen.
not using the Kyo event.
Exactly.
No.
I'd rather play the Kyo event than Member Select. Jesus Christ.
Kyo event's also really dumb, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to pay 2 plus 2. It just sucks that there's, like, actually, like,
Plus
only
one.
one playable...
plus 1.
Sorry, plus 1. It just kind of sucks that there's literally, like, one playable Kyo card at level 1.
Well, yeah, that's why you run the level 0 with Hand on Core.
Oh, my god. Everything.
This card is great.
Yeah,
This card gets a good rating.
It's very good.
Yep.
Like, it's a card that you just hold in your hand, and at some point you get an enormous amount of value, because not only do you heal, but you get this to memory, and it all costs, like, 2 stock. It doesn't even cost 2 stock, it costs 1 stock. You don't go neg at all, it's insane. Like,
Yeah.
sure, it's not as good as Psyker's Wish, but that's not a very fair comparison, in my opinion.
No. It's pay 1, go even, heal 1.
And this goes
Sweet.
to memory, so you go up in compression.
Alright. That is it for green.
Yeah, nearly done.
Wow.
This video
Alright.
still took us 46 minutes. We'll be right back.
Sure.